Hey guys, this is Transforming Gundam, and welcome to the 7th episode of Throwback Review, a series where I take a look back at older kits I have built in the past, and as always, these videos are completely unscripted and have very little to no edits. Now, on today's episode, I am very excited because we are taking a look at the extremely rare, high-grade Future Century Nobel Gundam Berserker mode. Now, I don't know why, but this kit is just extremely hard to find. Now, I got lucky and I actually found this kit while I was in Japan at, I'm pretty sure, less than retail price. If I remember, I got this for around $12 to $13, and I am very lucky I got it when I did because I did a quick Google search just to find out how much this kit goes for nowadays, and the lowest I was able to find was around $30, and this kit goes for upwards of $50 now, and so that's insane. So yeah, as I said, I don't know why this kit is rare, but she is, and I'm just glad that I have her in my collection because this is a awesome kit. Now, for a brief history, if you didn't know, of course, this mobile suit comes from the series Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which I have talked about many times on my channel because it is, of course, my favorite Gundam series, and it is also the first Gundam series I saw. Now, this Gundam is Neo Sweden's Gundam, and the 13th Gundam fight, and the pilot for this Gundam is Allenby. Now, there are two versions of this kit. There is the regular version, which I don't know how rare it is, and there is this version. Now, I'm pretty sure both of these kits are pretty rare now. I'm pretty sure out of the two, this one is harder to find. And yeah, so if you're wondering what makes this version different from the regular version, well, basically in the show, the Sweden team had a separate control, which, if activated, turns the Nobel Gundam into the Berserker mode, which not only enhances all of the pilot's abilities, it does basically turn it into a killing machine, and the pilot just loses consciousness and loses all control of the mobile suit, so it just goes insane and tries to win the match at all costs. It's honestly pretty terrifying. But yeah, so that is what this version is, and when it does turn into Berserker mode, the colors change into this really cool, it's like light pink and metallic purple. And yeah, honestly, out of the two versions, I honestly thought these colors looked a lot better on this suit, so I decided to go for the Berserker mode over the regular version of this kit. But yeah, so very quickly getting into the colors, as I mentioned, there is this really nice light pink here, and it looks almost white on camera. In fact, it probably does look white on camera, but it's a really nice light pink here, and you get this very, very cool darker pinkish purple color, like a magenta color, and you get a very nice metallic purple here for the shoulders and for the waist, and some yellow, it's like a yellow orange color for the hair, for the V-fin, for the sides of the shoulders. And yes, that's about it for colors. Of course, you get some nice metallic gray for the boosters and for the joints and everything else. Now, for stickers, this does come with a fair amount of stickers, but honestly, they don't look terrible. So starting off, she has a sticker for the head camera. There's a sticker for the eyes. There's also a sticker that wraps around the neck here, which honestly doesn't look too bad. There's also a sticker on the bow area, as well as stickers that wrap around here. And also there's a separate sticker on the back side that connects to the front side, as you can see. So these are two separate stickers, the sticker here and the sticker here, which honestly, these might be two separate stickers. I don't remember. I want to say these are actually two separate stickers. So this whole pink lining that goes around the chest makes up 3 stickers. And of course, there's also a sticker here on the thigh part, which doesn't look too bad. However, I couldn't get where the two ends match up to look perfect, so that does look a little bad there. But besides that, it does look pretty decent. And I think that's about it for the stickers. So not too terrible, and again, as I said, most of them do look pretty good for the most part. Now, of course, if you wanted to, you can always just paint them up yourself. But I decided to use the stickers here when I built this kit. So yeah, for aesthetics and detail, I just really do love how this suit looks. I always have been a fan of these more wacky G Gundam designs, and yeah, I really like this one here, especially the whole crazy look it's got going on with the crazy spread out hair and everything, and the crazy colors. Yeah, so now let's get into the articulation very quickly. So there is a double ball joint that connects the neck to the body, and of course a ball joint that connects the head to the neck, so that allows for some really decent range of motion. The head going up very far there and down very nicely. You get some side to side motion as well, and the head can of course rotate a full 360 degrees. Now the arm can rotate a full 360 degrees as well. It can go in and out just a little bit. The arms can go out about that much here, as you can see, before it just kind of pops out of the ball joint there. And there is of course some swivel at the biceps. Now for the elbow bend, it only bends at one joint at a little more than a 90-degree angle there. Now the hands are of course on simple ball joint, so you can just rotate full 360, go up and down, side to side. And for the waist, there is a two ball joints. So it's a ball joint that connects this part to this part, and then there's a ball joint that connects this part to the waist, or sorry, I meant to say on the chest here. So you can see there's a ball joint that connects the top part of the chest to the abdomen area here, and then there is a separate ball joint, which let me see if I can show you. I can take this part off, maybe not, but yeah, so there's a separate ball joint, or wait, no, I'm sorry, there isn't a separate ball joint. This is just one ball joint. Then this part, this floaty piece that just goes in there, and then this part goes into the ball joints like that. So technically these parts can move separately from each other, but it is just one ball joint in there, if I remember correctly. So the chest area can rotate a full 360 degrees. And there's a little bit of an ab crunch, not really too much there, and side to side motion. Now these skirts do like to fall off, but that's also kind of my fault, because when I built this kit, I did decide to cut the area. Let me see if I can get this to focus real fast so I can show you what I'm talking about. But I did cut the area where the two front skirts were connected so they can move separately from each other. But because of that, the front skirts are now a little bit looser and they are more prone to falling off, but you can just put them back in easily there. And since I did cut them, that allows for separately moving front skirts. Wow, if I didn't, they'd move together. So yes, the front skirts can move separately, as I said, because I cut them. The side skirts can move in and out. Back skirts, of course, don't move. And there is a joint at the waist here, which allows the legs to move side to side like that. I'm just gonna focus so you can see that a little bit better. Kind of see that joint in there, so that's pretty nice. Now for the kicking, the legs can kick out very nice here. Well, with the side skirt or front skirt out of the way, you can basically get a very, very nice kick, which is good for a suit like this. Now with the actual front skirt attached, it only gets about, I'd say about that much before they just pop off. But now actually they are off, you can actually get a better look at the system they got going on in here, so you can see the joints in there, which allows for the side to side motion. Now as you can see here, there is also a swivel at the thigh. For the leg bin, you get a single joint there of about a 90-degree angle. The feet are just simple ball joints, so they can go up and down, side to side, rotate. And one bad thing about these ball joints is that they do make the feet pop off really easily there, just because they are simple ball joints. And now I don't know where her foot went. Oh, her foot went right here. So yeah, that's one bad thing about ball joints. So it does allow a good range of motion. It doesn't do much in terms of stability, so they do just fall off really easily there. And this ankle guard here can also move up and down separately from the foot. And yeah, that's about it for the articulation. So all things considered, besides parts flying off, for a 2011 kit, this is pretty decent articulation. So yeah, you can get her in some plenty of fighting poses and some like cutesy poses, like with these hands, like how I had her pose at the beginning, like with her hand on her hip and stuff like that. But anyways, let me get her back into shape here and add all of the pieces that fell off, and then we will get into her accessories. Now for accessories, besides the two open hands that you've already seen, she also comes with a pair of opened fist here, as you can see. And here's the other one here. So to switch out the hands, it's very simple. You just pull them out, and then you just replace them with the new ones, like so. And here is just a closer look at the open hands here, so you can see those. Nicely detailed, as you can see, there's some nice metallic paint there for the actual hand parts. So replacing her open hands with the open fist here, she does come with a pair of beam sabers. Now the normal version does come with these really cool like beam ribbon weapons, which you use in the show. For some reason, this version comes with just normal beam sabers. I don't know why it didn't come with the beam ribbons, but yeah, so not really too much to say here. They're just normal beam sabers here with some nice pink handles, and of course you can hold them in the hands perfectly fine. If you want to have some dual wielding beam saber action going on here, you can definitely do that. There you go. So have something like this. So for other hands, she comes with this really cool peace sign here. I always like these G Gundam kits because they just come with these really unique hands, like this. So if you want, you can just replace this hand with the peace sign, so you can have her doing the whole peace thing. Just because, of course, this is a girly robot, they have to include some girly hands like this and the other open hands. But yeah, I do like these types of accessories here, just get more expressive poses like that. Now for other accessories she comes with a replacement back piece here. So if you didn't want to have the back with these boosters, you can just pull this out. Let's see if I can do this on camera without losing any of the boosters. Come on. Let me see if I can maybe take the head off a little bit. So just pull this. Oh, well, there goes the boosters. Hopefully I can find those later. But let's just very quickly put on the extra part here, like this. And now she just has a flatter looking back without the booster sticking out. Personally, I like how it looks with the boosters, and it just adds to the whole psycho mode it's got going here with the Berserk mode anyways. So just get her head back on, and there you go. There's just what it looks like with the extra back piece there. And finally, for the final accessory, it comes with a pretty interesting one here. So you get a action base here. Well, here's just the stand part, and you get the actual flight stand. But what's cool about this is you get different options here. So if you notice, there are 2 little slots here. So if you wanted to, you can just have this on like that, or let me just actually move Noble Gundam out of the way here. If you wanted to, you can add this extender piece to make this part bigger like that. But not only that, it comes with another flight stand piece. You're probably wondering, wait, why are there 2 of these? And as you can see, they can both slot in like so. And if you wanted to, you can replace this piece, which is not wanting to come out here. There we go. You can replace that one with, come on, why is this so hard to get out now? There we go. Okay, you can place it with this one, which makes it even higher. And this is for if you have the God Gundam, which let me go grab my God Gundam really fast. You can recreate the scene where the Noble Gundam and the God Gundam are fighting. So that's really cool. So let's see if this works here. I only have one of the actual adapter pieces, so this might not work. So I guess we can just plug this in. There you go, like that. And you can just have Noble Gundam just rushing out here. Or it might have been better if I actually put the bigger flight stand on the extender. So let me see if I can just get this plugged in. So you can have a cool display like this, or you can just have like Noble Gundam rushing out in front of the God Gundam, or I'm sure you can turn around to have them look like they're fighting each other. I don't know. This is falling apart on me, but yeah, it just adds to some really cool display options if you have both the Noble Gundam and the God Gundam here. And of course, this works with other kits as well. But yeah, this is a really cool extra accessory, which they did not have to include. But yeah, it's always cool when kits come with action bases like this. And as you can see, this is like a nice, clear, smoky piece here. So yeah, this is nice. And that's about it for the accessories. So let's get into some size comparisons, and then we'll get into my final thoughts. So starting off for comparisons, here she is with, of course, the high-grade Future Century God Gundam. Next, comparing her with a bigger high-grade kit, here she is with the high-grade Metallic New Gundam. As you can see, unsurprisingly, this kit just towers over the Noble Gundam. Here she is with the Beyond Global RX-78-2. And finally, here she is with the Earthrise / Kingdom version of Optimus Prime. And yes, he is holding Grimlock's gun there. So getting into my final thoughts, this is kind of hard just because considering the rarity of this kit, I don't know if I can recommend it now just because of how expensive it is. But if you can find it at retail price, this is definitely a fun kit to add to your collection. I absolutely love the design, and it's a lot of fun to just pose around. It comes with a lot of fun accessories, and I love the colors look great. The articulation is pretty decent, all things considered. Besides the elbow and leg bends, everything else moves well. And yeah, so if you can find it at a decent price, I would definitely say pick it up, but I definitely would not say it is worth the $30 to $50 that this kit goes for nowadays, unless you are a collector or who are just a big G Gundam fan like I am. Then maybe pick it up, but maybe wait for a re-release if that's ever going to happen, or just keep searching and hoping you can find it for a decent price. But yeah, as I said, really fun kit. So that's about it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, don't forget to give this video a like. Leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Don't forget to subscribe, as well as turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And finally, don't forget to join the Discord. Link to all of that will be in the description below. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.